like this. When the golden rule and the jungle meet, there'll be nothing to love and there'll be no one to beat. All the things we know, the things we don't, all the things we think we can, will and won't. We're loath to gather that nothing's left. We're all together and we're all bereft. Capitalists, communists, you did the hokey pokey and went like this. You hate each other and you love yourselves. It might be heaven and it might be hell. All the things we do, the things we say, all the things we wish we could wash away.
I'm that first person they talk about in all the books. I'm that perspective you cannot doubt. See how I look. Control the narrative reliably. Baby, it's all about me. And I wrote the book about throwing the book at those who don't do it by it. So now I'm holding myself hostage. Stockholm lusters looks like justice, and enough lefts don't make the right, but two wrongs, two old man Sun Tzu would love this. Beating my dead high horse off the high road to low ground. Cause if you shake your fist at snakes and grass, it looks like punching down. So God forbid I'm seen just as an average human being. I mean, imagine if protagonists just died in the first scene. I'm the gap between a tragedy and comedy. Don't come at me, I'm the main character and you have to like me. I loot plot armor from NPCs. Well, they are to me. Trite tropes, traits, traumas, trinkets, and treats. It's all XP. Look in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's super ego. The underdog gets your foe. Villains are everywhere. That's how I know that I'm the hero. So tie me to the train tracks, laughing snidely, twist your mustache snidely, whiplash, Boris bad enough, ignore me's bad enough. Where do you get off? That's Vidania, darling. Daleks in high collars, monologue, and I outsmart them with the ray gun and the squeal. So God forbid I'm seen just as an average human being. I mean, imagine if protagonists just died in the first scene. I'm the gap between a tragedy and comedy. Don't come at me, I'm the main character and you have to like me. By what my cover shows, Arthur becomes beyond reproach. You don't know the pros, or if the spine is still intact. Oh, like Alice fell to Wonderland, come AstroTurf my old tent, embolden my demand to live by alternative facts. Her Majesty says the royal we demand a standard of loyalty, an agreement to be reverent, lick the Emperor's new boots. The court fool got in the guillotine, the witch is the stake, you the dopamine, and Siemens made the Zyklon B, but we all still get the flu. We all do what we need to get through. It's nothing new. But I ain't done a fucking thing to you. So God forbid I'm seen just as an average human being. I mean, imagine if antagonists lacked any evil scheme. I'm the gap between a tragedy and comedy. Don't come at me, I'm the main character and you have to like me.
arcade's empty. I think it's Christmas Eve. Someone's broken in. Now they're painting on my skin. Breaking me and taking my quarters. Bashing in my face with a crowbar. Kicking me and pushing me over. Now they see my blood on their sneakers. You can't win me, I can't be beat. I won't hurt you unless you cheat. You can't see me behind the screen. I'm half human and half machine.
Welcome to the circus, where you are put on display. Don't be so nervous, you really don't have a say. You barely open up your eyes, had no chance to have a life. Replace the monkey in this rotating cage. Welcome to your new home, with all the animals and freaks. We brought the zoo home, and they've all got their own keys. Just pretend that they aren't in the room. Act the way you always do. It's never quiet, so don't bother with sleep. And we will pick apart your mind as you are breaking down. We'll continue laughing at her. You're just a silly clown. Pay attention what you're saying. Make sure it's entertaining. That's camera, welcome to your life. Welcome to the circus, the one and only parade where you can't serve us our entertainment and pay. We're eating popcorn in the stands, conductor striking up the band, curtains opening, the light in the stage. Welcome to this most spectacular of festivities, where we eat off the table while you eat off of our feet. As you will grow, we won't forget, though we'll be with you every step. Isn't it comforting to know we are here? Oh, and we will pick apart your mind as you are breaking down, and we'll continue laughing at her. You're just a silly clown. Pay attention what you're saying. Make sure it's entertaining. That's camera, welcome to your life. It's safe to say now that you're not just a face in a crowd. We got you in all magazines. Your world is our fantasy. Count your blessings now, child. When you're beneath the plate, we'll be right there waiting.
On your every word, hanging on your every word. We're hanging on your every word. We're hanging on your every word. We're hanging for 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 your every word.
And we will pick apart your mind as you are breaking down. We'll continue laughing after all. You're just a silly clown. Pay attention what you're saying. Make sure it's entertaining. That's camera, welcome to your lights. Camera, welcome to your lights. Camera, welcome to your life.
Shake to my flow. Let it go when you shake that cocoa. I got.
Eternal Bushido.
I don't know how it ends, I can't see it in the distance. But can you ever reach the end of a timeless existence? I'll bet you I can run faster with no wind resistance. I'll fly under no conditions. Teach myself complete submission, while I grant myself complete permission. Just imagine being human, hating your confusion, denying till it's proven, laughing at illusion, thinking institutions the solution, while tyranny and irony float in its pollution. Imagine reducing yourself to your name. Janet, you've got no one else you can blame. You suck all your conscience inside of your brain, so now you just shoot stuff inside of your veins. So go ahead and find your meaning with your methamphetamine. And once you can see that you've trapped all your grace, maybe you'll join me and girl, we can race. I'll bet you I can run faster with no wind resistance. I'll fly under no conditions. Teach myself complete submission, while I grant myself complete permission. No streets, receipts, offbeat, heartbeat. Just window seats for free, for free. I've been here 60 years and I'm still not bored. There's absolutely nothing that I can't afford. And I found that almost everything is made of cardboard. And there's absolutely nothing I can't sing with weird chords. And I can run faster with no wind resistance. I'll fly under no conditions. Teach myself complete submission, while I grant myself complete permission.
shook up, no thumbs up, no more interlocking key. There's 22 stops to you, tell me what's a boy to do. And I'm not ashamed to say that I've never ever prayed, but I'm starting to think that I really should. You see, I'm half the man I used to be back then. I didn't wanna leave you, I didn't wanna go, but I didn't have the power to hold on. The mystery surrounds it, everything around it. I was too polite to fight for you, for you. Give me speed to concede. If you don't, I'm gonna bleed. Woe is you, woe is me. Tell me what's a boy to be. And the way I'm acting now is derivative and foul, and I'm starting to annoy myself. You see, I'm half the man I used to be back then. Oh, I didn't wanna leave you, I didn't wanna go, but I didn't have the power to hold on. A mystery surrounds it, everything around it. I was too polite to fight for you. Did I hide beneath the stars when you fell from my arms? I didn't wanna leave you, I didn't wanna go, but I didn't have the power to hold on to you. And I'm half the man I used to be, half the man I used to be, half the man I used to be, half the man I used to be. I'm half the man I used to be, half the man I used to be the night I lost you. I didn't wanna leave you, I didn't wanna go, but